What up, world? Back again. It is the Country Rap Report. Yours truly, Big XL.
What up, what you do, Spank?
And y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. All right, we give y'all some of the best interviews in the country rap genre. Y'all cannot sit back and say, man, Big and Spank, dude. We give y'all some of the best interviews ever. And it's just going to grow and grow and grow and grow. But guess what else we give y'all? We give y'all our expert opinions, our reaction, our commentary or of the country. I'm not going to say some of, most of the videos in the country rap genre. Now, whoa, pump your brakes. Before you sit back and be arrogant and say, oh, shit, they don't know what they talking about. This ain't no country rapper. Guess what? We know it. But we're taking the opportunity to introduce you to artists that we feel like you, as a country rapper, should like and just don't know of, or would appreciate, you just hadn't heard of them yet. So this platform is we like what's the gym place? And I'm saying this because of the comments this morning. This is like the no judgment zone. It's the no hate zone. So don't come through here hating. If you don't like it, just like good mom say, fly away.
Right.
Fly away. Okay? But we're gonna definitely introduce you to somebody that we feel like sounds like somebody or style like somebody that you should appreciate, and maybe you just don't know about them. Because a lot of people in the country rap genre, y'all know about, as I like to call the Mount Rushmore country rap.
Right.
Now,
or you got somebody like today that said that he knows of some history of some rappers and how they got in, but I'm like, who cares?
I don't really, yeah. When people in music in general, all right, when people start questioning the authenticity,
right,
authenticity of artists by saying they're not real. Now, excuse me for being a gentleman of a certain age, but I have not found the handbook of real yet.
Right.
I haven't found the handbook of real. I don't know, because in all actuality, these are artists. So if they were a killer, they are now a killer trying to be an artist.
Right.
If there was a dope dealer,
just plenty of them over here right now.
They were dope. They're now trying to be an artist. If they had the Xannies and the Perkies and all that,
right,
they're trying to be an artist. So when y'all say they ain't real, real what? Real what? There's no rapper degree. It ain't no country rap university. So I've never, and I'm not just picking on the gentleman that was in this morning or country rap or anything. I don't understand when a person say they ain't real. I don't give a damn if they rapped about murdering 5 people. You find out they ain't never been in a fist fight.
Right.
Neither has The Rock. Right. Neither has Vin Diesel. I'm watching Kevin Costner right now kill somebody every week on Yellowstone. But stop, man. Like, I definitely don't want that to come over in the country rap genre to where a person's realness is being challenged. This shit is music and it's for our entertainment. Right. Y'all stop acting like y'all like barbarians. Right. People who are just doing all this evil shit. Because if all the rappers in whatever genre done everything they said they done, we will be listening to silence. Because most of them will be in jail. Yes. Or dead. So stop it. The people who are saying people are not real, you are probably not real either. Right. You know why? You know how I know rappers be lying? I have never heard a rapper rap about whacking off. And you know how much of the male population whack off? Right. I'm just saying. Have you heard somebody talking about, you know what? Shout out to LL Cool J. The only person I can think of around the top of my head who kind of mentioned that. Right. When he told Ice-T, I took your album cover and went straight to the bathroom. You remember that line? I do remember that line. When he was talking about Coco. Yeah. Yeah, that thing. But y'all stop that, man. And you know what? I don't mind anybody if y'all getting in the chat room, you give your opinions of videos you don't like, you do. I'm not saying everybody got to like everything, but I'm just not with that stripping of a person's manhood. Like I just don't like that. Like, you know, that's kind of how I feel like when people attack us, attack our opinion, but don't attack what you don't know about us.
Well, it was such and such sucks. But that kind of sent me over the edge. Like, hold on now. I understand your opinion. I respect most people's opinion. But suck based off of what? Because the names that he said was sucking, ain't damn piece of sucking in none of the art that I've heard from them. So I just knew immediately it was on some artist stuff. You know, artist hate. You know, like such as that dude on. You know, he in a position I'm trying to get to. Man, he whack. He whacked for that because I want to be there. You know, I'm not tolerating that. We're not here for that.
Yeah, he really, really just got after these few people. And I ain't going to rehash in this episode. If you was in the live chat this morning, then you had an opportunity. Well, this morning, but this show is not. But anyway.
Well, then go check it out. It's in the chat. It's at episode 138. Go look at the chat in episode 138 and you'll see what we're talking about.
But I just personally, I'm like, man, come on, bro. You tripping. Tripping
bad.
And the funny thing is, this is the thing. This is not like sports where there's a scoreboard. All this stuff, even who we like and who we don't like, who we think is whack and who's not whack, all that is opinion. Mm-hmm. From the biggest fan, the most educated fan, to the person who just listened to a record one time. It's all opinion. It's all for our listening pleasure and our enjoyment and to give us a release from whatever the hell we got going on in our daily life. I don't think people like, man, shit, let me throw this NWA on if I can go rob some shit. Like, but maybe people who commit crime do have theme music. I don't know. Let me take that back. But still, I don't think no artist, I don't think anyone making music on no matter what level, I think they're making music to change their life. So whatever they're doing illegal or whether it's thugging or whatever, I think they want to stop. If they didn't, they wouldn't have time to go to the studio.
Agreed.
Because if you're trapping and you rapping while you in the studio, your block is free. Because you can't trap and rap at the same time. I ain't never seen nobody serving. Hey man, hold on, bring that back.
Unless you got workers.
Yeah. And but then even if you got workers, you don't know if they're gonna bring everything back.
True.
You don't know. All right, man, let's get into it. Before we get into it, please, www.3ws.com. www.countryrapreport.com. Every single solitary thing you need to know about the Country Rap Report is there. Everything but our social security numbers is right there.
Right.
For real. Everything you need to know, we shouldn't even have to keep telling you guys because it's right there. But go check it out. Anything, any video. And you know what? Matter of fact, and I'm going to give y'all a little freebie weebie. All the videos that we will be reviewing in the next 7 episodes are already up on the playlist on YouTube. They're already there before we even review them. So if y'all want to say Stomp, Spank, and Vic, y'all can go watch them. Yeah. So I done everything I've sent you. I just went on and dumped it because I knew I would forget.
I got you.
So y'all go check it out.
If they go back and watch 138, that was our first perfect show.
Yes.
Well, today, somebody gets the lowest score ever. Ever. I'm talking about single digits, bro. It's pretty bad. It's one where you should have known better. You're trying to figure out which one it is.
One of these people I know personally, not personally like we boys, but, right. But I know them. I don't know if I want to take the video. I don't know what you're talking about because we had talked about it. But I know he's going to probably unfollow me now.
It'll be a coachable moment. It'll definitely be a coachable moment for sure.
Is it really going to be that bad?
Oh, yeah, bro. You don't get no points for this type of stuff.
Hold on, let me. You made my screen go blank. All right, ladies and boys and girls, it is time to get into it. And just like you, I am intrigued to find out who in the hell Spank finna give this gutter ball to. All right, First video of the day. I was just looking, I was looking at your body movement. I was trying to, first video of the day. Brand newcomer. We haven't had the opportunity to ever talk about this gentleman. He goes by the name of Rookie615. And for all the African-American people who are watching this show from Griffin, Georgia, we are not talking about Spalding Heights. We're talking about Nashville. All right? Rookie615. Did you know they call Spalding Heights 615?
Why?
You did not know that?
It wasn't called that when I was living there. When did they change that?
Oh, I don't know. But yes, if you come to Griffin and say the 615, they're going to take you to Spalding Heights.
Is that because it's the address?
I think so.
Okay, I got you.
But yeah, Rookie615. When he first sent me this song, that's the first thing that came through my mind. I don't know you. But no, he's talking about Nashville. All right, Rookie615, and the name of this song is Forever OG. The first thing I'm going to say is this. Rookie615 is probably one of the best dressed guys in country rap from this video. He was put together very, very well. He was clean. He had on something I would have definitely wore in high school. He was clean. Them pants was nice. Them plaid pants was nice. I know some of y'all like that shit's whack, but I thought that was fly. Rookie615, you definitely got the fly guy award. Maybe we'll throw that in next year's award. Fly guy award. Fly guy award. All right. Now
we know somebody else won't be getting that award in this. Because their wardrobe was not on point. I'll talk about it later when we get to it though.
I think I'm gonna mix the list up. I think I'm trying to keep the people in suspense. I want to roll dice. All right, Forever OG. First and foremost, I think this song was very, very touching to me because of some things that are going on in my life. Rest in peace to my stepmother. Forever OG, this song is about Rookie615 losing his grandmother and basically the things she taught him and the place that she'll remain in his heart forever. So that made it very, very touching. And lyrically, with what he talked about and her, it was on point. The video starts with him pulling up in the cemetery. And then throughout the video, there's photographs and video footage of his grandmother having a good time, him interacting with her Christmas lights. I thought it was very retrospective how they bounced back and forth between him and those pictures. It was put together very, very well. I thought it was just super, 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 super clean. That song had a dope ass sample in it. I don't know what that sample is, but I really enjoyed the sample. And the sample followed a snare that really got my attention. Like the snare just made me like, listen. And I would hear that sample. I thought this song was well produced as far as that beat and that sample. And the subject matter. It kind of just sucked me into that kind of tribute mode. He had 3 different scenes where I thought was cool. One scene was him kind of rapping in front of a big cross in the cemetery. Then they had what I call a smoke scene or a what is it called when like you're in a dark room and like behind you kind of see the lens light of a film projector. It's like a dark room. You can kind of see that film, that circle film.
No, that I don't know what they call that.
But he had that scene. I called it as in my notes. I put smoke room film scene. I thought that was really, really cool. And basically had a scene of him kind of sitting at the table taking shots. I give Rookie615 credit because he's drinking and there's no footage of any branding. Like he's just drinking whiskey. So he strategically got it turned around. You don't see it. I thought that was really, really clean, especially it appears that he's new to the game. It's based off his followers.
Okay.
Again, man, heartfelt, very touching. The video was done by Creative Cartel. To me, they get an A+ just for how they integrated the footage, the videos, and what he was doing. Man, it made me feel like I knew his grandmother. She definitely taught him some very valuable lessons to the point where one of the first songs I heard by him was a tribute to her.
Well, I like the wardrobe. I wasn't taking any issues with that. And this was basically a one day, multiple scene, but same wardrobe shoot. You know, come as you are. This is gonna be the video. We're not gonna do a whole lot of elaborate stuff. You know, I'm not mad at that. This video the whole shoot probably took 2 hours, maybe 3 at the worst. I like the home video footage added into it, and I like the darkness of some of the scenes, especially when the projector was behind him. Like that was a dope shot. So that was a good eye on the videographer. So video wise, I gave it a 9. Audio wise, I like the story, and he stayed on topic. But I'm not sure of what his rhyming skills are yet, because a lot of times he was rhyming in here, he was using the same words to rhyme, and that is kind of like a cheat for rap. I was expecting a little bit more. So this is my first time seeing and hearing him. I'm not mad at what I got. I don't know if that was a splice or a sample in there, but it was very well done. So on the audio side, the production side, it was pretty decent. His vocals weren't crazy high or crazy low. They were in pocket where they should have been. I was expecting him to sing when I saw him, because he looks like a singer/rapper, not a rapper. But I wasn't mad at what I got. So overall, on the audio, I gave him a 9 again. So he got an overall score of 18. This was a decent effort. I didn't hear enough to where I was like, let me go and jump in and see what this other stuff sounds like. So I guess we'll review some more stuff whenever you throw it in my timeline. But based on what I got, if this is the direction that he's going. But this is more of a tribute record, so I can't really say this is his direction. I need to see more of him just to get a better overall look of the talent, But based on what I saw, he can write on topic. And writing on topic is probably harder than anything that is out there. For you to start on topic and then, stay there, stay focused, without, branching off, doing other random stuff within the rhymes. Like he stayed on point with that. So I was impressed with that. So it was a good effort.
Something I definitely want to ask you about, because you mentioned this in previous shows. Mm-hmm. How did you feel about that sample? Because you mentioned how you used the sample. So how did you feel about this sample? I
liked it. I wasn't sure if it was just they got these sample warehouses out there like Splice, where you can go and get like loops and throw them in your tracks. So I don't know if the producer did that or somebody played it and then looped it. In this genre, there's more instrumentation. So the getting the sample and looping it is more of another cheat code on the production side. So I'm not sure how the genre will be receptive of him doing this type of stuff. But to take that and put it in a live show and to have somebody play this, it would probably be crazy for a live show. So that would probably be to his benefit. So whenever he gets ready to tour and go on the road, just have somebody there to play what was being sampled in there, and the people will gravitate towards it. Okay.
All right. Again, I thought it was a good introduction for me for the artist. Right. And it's kind of like, I'm going to be honest, kind of like how if you judge an open mic or talent show, how you judge the person doing a Christian song.
Right.
Unless it's extremely terrible, you're going like, man, I can't diss God. Like,
right.
I actually thought it was a dope record, but even if I didn't think it was dope, I can't say this man tribute record to his grandmother is bad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he did stay on topic, and he never ever swayed away from being on topic. So I definitely super respected that.
Gotcha.
All right, man. Next video of the day, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. Next video is by Mr. Seth Anthony. And this joint is featuring Country Cody. And the name of this joint is...
There's a Cody in here.
Boy, if you don't stop.
This is Burden Scars, right?
No.
I got Seth Anthony Bourbon Scars. What video are you talking about?
I have
Seth.
Seth.
In the first, that's not what's in the list.
Okay, you know what? Seth Anthony. We're both on the same page with Seth Anthony?
Yes.
Okay, Seth Anthony. And the name of this joint is Bourbon Scars.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let you start.
Okay, because I ain't watched that other one yet. Overall, this is almost perfect. I did not like. Well, I took off based off of personal preference, so I can't do that. This is a perfect video. My personal preference was I would have liked some more lighting in the in-studio recording. But that I can't do that. So I'm pulling that out and giving you the proper score that it's supposed to get for the video. It was an in-studio performance, him and the guitar and his notes. There was nothing wrong with the video. The video was shot perfectly, other than me wanting more likes. Audio-wise, the singing is great. I'm not sure if you should probably lean more towards singing now, Seth Anthony, instead of rapping. Rapping is still great, though. When I'm hearing you rap, though, and when you did it in this video, it made me think he raps like he's reading off a paper. And here you are in the video reading off the paper. So I'm like, are you in a booth like this? For real, for real? Because I'm not getting, because you know when you're a rapper, and most of the artists out there, they can definitely attest to this. When you are rapping, and you know your lyrics, you know what to emphasize. You know how to put the right emotes on certain words and how to end the stanzas, et cetera, et cetera. This felt like it was read. It felt like a script. And I don't want him to rap like that, because I know he has the ability to do it, because some of his other songs, especially the patriotic ones, you can hear the emphasis in the raps where you're supposed to, because I think he's learned those words. I think this, and I'm not giving this as a negative, because this is still a perfect video with a perfect score of 20. I'm just saying, if you are going to rap, learn those lyrics like you learn those singing song lyrics. Go in there and practice them, and don't do one takes and just pull straight from there and then y'all run with that, because it sounds boring or bland. And you have the talent and the ability where you don't have to sound that way. I'm pretty sure your concerts are probably amped as hell because your subject matter is there. But the topic on this one, it was a very well written song from start to finish. I'm becoming more, and I can't believe I'm saying this because I really don't like country, but I'm becoming more of a fan of your singing than I am your rapping. And I went into this expecting you to sing, and you started singing, but then you came with the bars, and I was like, okay, give me a little bit more, give me a little bit more, give me a little bit more, and then the video was up with. So it was a good teaser for me, but I'm anxious to hear and see more of what he has to bring. But this is a good effort. I really liked it.
All right, Bourbon Scar, Seth Anthony, one scene video shot completely in the studio.
Yes.
Now the funny thing is,
and I mean to cut you off. This is the cheapest way to shoot a video. And the artists out there, if you can set up a tripod at your studio setting or wherever you record professionally, not in your closet, at your house, this is the cheapest way to do an official video and put it out there to the masses. You can do most of your projects if you don't have a treatment from your videographer and scripts and all this other stuff. Rent the damn studio for $25 an hour, post up a camera, and shoot the video. You can shoot it at least 10 times within the hour. Just shoot it from different angles and then splice that thing together. But this right here, and I'm gonna probably put a footnote on this so people can come back to this video. This is the cheapest way to shoot a video. Everyone should be having at least one or two of these in their catalog throughout their career. I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad, bro.
No, it's cool. You know what I like about that? Because we're going to review another video later down the road that has, matter of fact, I got about 3 or 4 videos coming up that are shot in studios.
Okay.
And this one, being the first, was shot perfect. Because if he did use a tripod, then he did do different angles. Because there's front on, but I don't think he done a tripod. I think he had someone in there actually shooting. Because there's zoom in, zoom out. But I agree with you. This is the cheapest way to do it. If you got a 2-minute song, you know the song, you could probably get 10 shots in an hour. At least 8 different angles, back of your head, front of your head, side view, front, back, boom. So I agree with Spank. This is definitely one of the cheapest way to do it. Now, very, very important. If you do this, do like Seth Anthony, make sure you get a nice ass studio. Because it really looks good if the studio is nice and clean like this one.
There's another one in this episode that was not done in a professional studio.
This is a nice and clean, nice studio. Okay.
Right.
And you know what? The funny thing is, I agree with you that Seth Anthony sounds like he's reading off the paper. But to me, I think that makes it so authentic. Because I think that's his style. And I think his hook is, you remember how T-Pain was rapper turned singer?
Yes.
If Seth Anthony is country singer turned rapper, I'm with it, bro, because he snatches me every time he sings, whether he's featuring, whether it's his song. When that guy hits with that gravel voice,
yeah,
bro, I'm on the edge of my seat. And I almost like he can't rap nothing wrong because I'm in there.
He's got the perfect singing voice.
Yes. I don't know why more people aren't getting Seth Anthony to do hooks and get him to do features, because he's not a whack rapper. He just does have that kind of monotone vibe, like he's coming direct off the paper. So him reading it off the paper, throwing the paper away, I'm with it, bro, because that's what I think you were doing anyway. But guess what? It still ain't a lot of people that, because he's not whack.
Right. He's not whack.
I mean, he ain't church boy heavy, but he ain't whack either. Like,
right.
He definitely ain't bottom 15 when it comes to bars.
Agreed.
So I think he's kind of a complete package, and he's one of the guys that I would love to see in concert, because I can see Seth Anthony doing a concert, just coming out, smoking a cigarette, looking like Bill Goldberg like he does, and sitting on a stool.
I know who that is.
Sitting on a stool, strumming a guitar, and just singing. I can just see him rocking like that, bro. And
I think he could do an acoustic set for sure.
Yes, with the bars.
Yes, yeah.
And I think it'll be dope. He could he probably could do an acoustic EP.
I agree.
And then shoot a video. You know what?
I can't believe I'm saying this about a singer. I cannot.
A country singer.
It's rubbing off on me.
You know what's funny? You remember MTV Unplugged?
Yeah.
Imagine Seth Anthony on an MTV Unplugged.
That would be dope.
That would be dope. Again, Bourbon Scars. I really like the joint. Seth Anthony got a lot of stuff out there that's dope, bro. We've never gave him a bad review of no sorts. We haven't reviewed a lot of stuff by him, but he keeps it the same way. His quality is always good. His mixes are always good. His videos are always clean.
What's his fan base like? I mean, are they gravitating towards him? Because he's putting in the work. I'll give
out the numbers on his Instagram when I do the recap.
Okay, cool.
All right. Next video up. Artist we never had an opportunity to cover before. He goes by the name of Tylor King. And the name of this joint is IDKY. Shall I?
Let me go first.
No, let me go first. You just went first.
Okay, you go first.
All right. This video was shot completely in a studio, just like Seth Anthony. Different type of studio. Definitely different type of studio.
Different type of props too.
Let me say this. Tylor King to me is like a cross between Juice WRLD meets vintage Rich Kids. And I'm talking about that nasalness that Rich Kids gave you.
Yeah, with Schoolie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He has that nasal sound of the Rich Kids, but he has that subject matter of Juice WRLD. This video is definitely about depression. He's definitely feeding and fighting his depression with weed and alcohol.
You don't do that.
He got a lot of weed and a lot of alcohol.
He got some of that too now. Hold on now.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
He got some snow?
Yeah, he had some. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. One of the things I didn't like about this song, I thought the intro was really long. He was talking first, and then the music came in. The intro almost felt like it was, I know it wasn't a minute, but it felt like it took at least 30 seconds for him to even utter anything out of his mouth, lyric or hook-wise.
Okay.
And the unfortunate part, this artist is not from my hometown, but most of the artists in my hometown, I can always tell the song came from my hometown because it takes forever for them to start rapping or singing.
Okay.
And it gave me that feel. And sometimes I always wonder, like, what's taking so long? The people want to hear you, and we don't want to hear you say this, that, and the third. And again, I'm not knocking Tylor, because I think Tylor has an extreme amount of talent, because he writes, he produces, he sings, he does everything himself, mixes, masters, all of this he does himself. And I like listening to his music because the subject matter is generally about fatherhood, depression, and things like that. So I like Tylor King.
I'm gonna need you to pull up the video right when I start talking. I need to show you something.
And that's it for me. I don't have a scoring system.
I got a scoring system.
Let's go.
And
IDKY is the name of the song if I didn't say it.
Yes. Okay. Now, beside the
hold on, let me say this. Let me say this before you.
Okay.
And shout out to Tylor King because he's definitely branding and marketing himself because he got his paraphernalia everywhere.
Along with a Nike hat and the Bud Light bottle. Yes. There's definitely some product placement in here you should not have had. I'm not even taking off of that. I actually gave you points for the effort, but I can't give you a real score because look beside the title. There's a little drop down there and it'll drop down the description and the tags. There is a tag in there by YNE Sosa, Lost Minds, and it came out June 23rd, 2020. This beat is not yours, fam. And I can, but I'm not. I'm not going to score on unoriginal stuff. So for that reason alone, you don't even get a score. By the time yours came out, or by the time you submitted this to your distributor, you should have had some sort of notification that this music has been claimed by whoever. At that point, you should have remedied it or either removed the song, but you definitely shouldn't have shot a video for it. Now, this video by YNE Sosa came out June 23rd, 2020. The song came out June 20th, 2020 of his. That almost gave you 6 months to figure out what you're going to do with your music and your video, but and yet you still put it out. I have a very, very harsh attitude towards the legality of the business. And I have an even worse attitude about intellectual property. And if something doesn't belong to you, it don't belong to you, so you shouldn't be using it. I'm not. This is me just trying to make this a coachable moment. The music in here has been claimed by someone else, and I don't know if you made the original and then you decided to redo it. I don't know. I'm going off of face value of what we were giving, and this says that the music that you are using doesn't belong to you. It belongs to this other person. So I'm going off of that. Please, going forward, make sure that whatever music that you are using, it is yours to use. And there aren't any issues going forward with it. Now, you're not the only person to have ever had these issues because the person that we're going to review next had the very same issue with one of his songs. And those musics were within 2 months of each other because another artist used the same track. So it happens. I understand that. I used to be a producer. So it's things that do happen over here. What's upsetting to me is you actually got talent. You actually can do some rhyming skills. You actually can harmonize with some of your, slash nasal singing, as Vic wanted to call it. It was definitely on some Young LA, that type of vibe. That's the type of vibe that I got. It was more of I got a party vibe from you, but you rapping about, your issues and you burying your issues with drugs, which isn't a good way to deal with it. But at this generation, that's how they deal with their problems. They drink and smoke them away. I understand that. Bruh, as a point of advice, make sure that you are covering your ass, CYA. Make sure that whatever music that you are getting in, if you're not making it yourself, then make sure that it's clear that it is all yours, that you own the exclusive rights. And if you don't own the exclusive, at least put the bitch out first, because then if you do, then you got it. It's yours. And then anybody else that comes after, then they got to fight you for it because you put it out first. That's how it works in the producing game. That's how it works in the publishing game also, because the publisher on this has already claimed that you don't own this because their name is in the byline in YouTube. And we cannot dispute any of that because I am one of those people who will notoriously go after your shit if I hear you stealing my music. I'm not saying that you stole it. I am saying that there were some issues in here that needs to be covered. And for you to be considered a serious artist in this genre, whether it's country rap or rap, period, you have to make sure that you CYA and respect other people's property. Their intellectual property is is whatever they have put out for their gain, and they have rights to it. And it would have been fair if you borrowed the beat and then you gave credit for them in the description, but I didn't see any of that either. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just going off of face value. But like I said, the disappointing part is, bro, you got talent. I'm anxious to hear what else you got coming. And hopefully those other projects will be free and clear of any issues. If not, then we're going to have to circle back around. And then I can't give you, I gave you a 1 just for the effort. That was just for the video side, because the video wasn't great either, but I gave you the 1 for the effort just because I felt like you just wanted to put something out there. Regardless of whatever issues came around, you just wanted to put some music out just for the people. Okay, fine. Going forward, clear all samples, clear all music, make sure all beats are exclusive. Video side, you might want to clean up some props. You might want to make sure the angles are the right way and you ain't lit too bright, because when you're brightly lit, then it shows everything, including the little dots on the wall or whatever. If you're gonna have drugs paraphernalia in the video, I'm not even mad at that. Like, the drugs are the drugs. Some of that weed I wouldn't mind having. If truth be told, I wasn't gonna play with the snow though. You can have that for yourself.
I didn't see the snow.
It's in a little baggie right beside the weed on one of the trays. It's there, twisted up. It's definitely there. And he even talked about it in the lyrics. I paid attention to the songs. The dude got rhyme skills. I just didn't like that this beat didn't belong to him.
Well, that is a bad thing, because now, with that being said, a lot of people out there might not know the answer to this, so I'm gonna ask you this.
Yes.
Can he monetize this video?
Absolutely not. The person whose name on the bottom, that's who's getting all of the views for this. Any monetization that comes to this video, they getting it because they have rights.
Now, do you think a lot of times producers might put artists in those situations where they don't know? Could this have been a situation where he did not know? I've seen,
not at 6 months later. Because once the song goes public, then you're in a database. And that database allows for anybody else that wants to upload that same type of song, they will get pinged. The distributor will get pinged first, and then the distributor is supposed to tell you, like, hey, somebody else has rights to this song. It's giving us errors. You can't upload it. So at that point, you are not allowed to upload the video. So I don't know if this song is on Spotify, Apple Music, any of the other DSPs, but you can do it on YouTube. You just won't be able to monetize it because the person who actually owns the property will be able to get all of the rights to it, not you.
Okay, now, for all my old heads out there who don't know what IDKY means, it stands for I don't know why. Now, I want the person who created this acronym to know that Y starts with a W.
Well, in this generation, it's I don't know you. In this generation, in the texting generation,
it's I don't know you, or I don't know why.
I don't know you.
Okay. Well, I thought it was I don't know why, so maybe I'm the old.
No, for us, our generation, it was. But now, in this generation, it's a different thing. It's a different meaning.
Also, what we couldn't spell.
No.
They can, okay.
Right.
Okay. All right, well, look at that. All right, man, last video of the day. And for some reason, I feel like we're about to disagree.
Are we?
I don't know. I feel like that. All right.
Don't we always disagree on BeastMode?
Last video of the day is Mr. Anthony BeastMode. And the name of this joint is Rodeo. Would you like to start, or would you like for me?
Let me go first. Yes.
Maybe we should bounce off this.
Well, okay. Video-wise.
Hold on. Video was directed by Alexia G. Shot It, Safe House Studios.
Alexia? A chick?
It just says Alexia G. Shot It. Never heard of Alexia G. Shot It.
Where's Drake? I'll ask Drake. I'll text him. Okay, video-wise.
Safe House Studios is Drake?
No, that's not Safe. That's not Drake.
Oh, Drake done work with.
Yeah. Good angles, good lighting, good use of props. The props is in the house, the horse, the female.
Stallions or the Stallions?
No, there was some good, very, very good. The video, I gave it a 10. There's nothing wrong with this video-wise. It was. I even like the blue lighting in the house, in the hallway. It was some perfect shots. Okay, this is where I did not look. Overall, I gave this a 19. So I'm not tripping on this. My issue is, and this is to BeastMode, and this is he's even elevated on the production. And I'm perfect. Good job. Thank you for catching up to your production. Here's my issue. This is about the imagery and his market. Now, if a female shot this, I'm confused because the first thing she should have said, you might want to take your shirt off. Or take your shirt off in this scene. Go shirtless here, go shirtless there. I didn't get any of that. Anthony BeastMode's market is ladies. For you to play on that market, bro, you gotta look the appeal. You have to be sexy. You have to bring that sort of marketability towards the genre for the people to buy into you. And I'm saying the people that matter, which is your female fans. I didn't get enough of that in this video. It was okay. It was a cool video. I didn't want cool. I want you to be over the top sexy with it, like LL Cool J used to be. Like we have compared you to him multiple times, and you haven't bought into that yet with the imagery.
It's coming.
But it needs to hurry up and get here because I think he could win more so. I ain't saying you got to do love songs. You definitely got to do ballads. But you definitely got to play into the appeal and the marketability of you being you. Like you ain't got these tats all on your neck and shit for nothing. Show that off. Like that is one of the appeals for the ladies. They want to see the ink. You ain't been in the gym doing push-ups and shit for nothing. Show that off. Like what you hiding it for? You covering up the assets. Like put that on the video so people can be like, yeah, I'm gonna go buy that new album. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep watching this video because I'm over here lusting. You gotta buy into that. You as in you and your people. I don't know who I'm talking to over there that's managing or over the branding and marketing for Anthony BeastMode. Tap into that. Once y'all tap into that, he will be in a different stratosphere because there's nobody, absolutely nobody over here that is doing it. And he could be the first one to do it. And if he did it, he would be doing it and setting the groundwork for everybody else that wants to follow them same footsteps.
All right, look, my time.
So we disagreeing or we same?
No, actually, I was shocked at what you gave me.
Okay, cool.
Nothing you said incorrect, other than I'm not mad that he didn't take off his shirt because I feel like he showed enough sex appeal. First of all, if I had a scoring system, this video to me is in early contentions of video of the year just for the scenery and the lighting and the concept of the song.
Okay.
Because the name of this song is Rodeo. The first cornball thing you think when someone has a song called Rodeo is they're gonna be riding a horse. I thought it was super cool that he never mounted his ass on that horse.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull back. I don't have a negative. So then
how did he get a 19?
So I gotta give him a perfect score. I gotta give him a 20. Because
you can't give him a take off a point because he ain't taking his shirt off.
No, I'm not. I took off the point because I felt he should be branding himself a certain way, but that's a personal preference, not based off of the body of work that he gave me. So I'm gonna pull that back. This is a perfect video, perfect audio. They did his vocals right. Finally, they did the right production. Finally, video was dope, and I was expecting Drake, but it wasn't, and it wasn't Drake, and it was still great. So great. So Anthony BeastMode, I apologize. Instead of you having a 19, you have a perfect score. And yes, Vic, this probably would be one of the videos for video of the year for sure.
All right, now let me say this: some lyrics that he said that caught my attention. Number one, she like these tats on my hand, but they look better around her neck. Shout out to all my guys who be into that. Shout out to all my ladies and guys who into that.
No, Trevor Bauer, that will get you out of the league. No.
He said she like the tats on my hand. They look better around her neck. Shouts out to everybody, male or female, if you with that. Just make sure she don't change her mind afterwards. Like Spank said, Trevor Bauer.
Exactly.
And the BeastMode say got a buzzing like biscuits. And you know when you bust them biscuits, you got that's a metaphor in a metaphor. It opens like. And my man called himself the Redneck Romeo. Get. And I've said it and I say it again. At the BeastMode, you need to bring your ass on this show. Because I've been riding for you for over 100-something episodes. You need to come on this show because you are a star. You are a star. And the funny thing is, the things that Spank said in 2021 about you and making your music better, I'm not going to get egotistical and say you listen to anything we said, but your music is getting better.
Agreed.
Because this song is your lane. Now, yes, had you took your shirt off, there would be some moistness watching YouTube.
Moistness.
I'm telling you. But it's okay. You teased them. And the one thing I can say is Drake does great videos, but Anthony BeastMode is the camera's best friend, it appears to be. It seems like whoever films him can make it look good. And Anthony, you know what? I like the wardrobe change. Yeah. Like you looking real starish. There's another artist, I'm not gonna call his name because I don't want to create no competitions in this game. But there's some artists who's in this lane that you really could like boop, 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 boop. Because you know if you get with more producers and they get you in this lane, man.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Hey man, if I had a scoring system, this would be perfect. Definitely in contention for video of the year. And the BeastMode, you did your thing. And you, out of all the rappers I see so far in the country rap genre, you show your chemistry better with any of these women that they put you in front of. Because it's not the first time he's used a woman, but he always has great chemistry with the ladies. Maybe you really are a Redneck Romeo.
He was a little distant from her most of the video. I was expecting her to be, them going on a horseback ride together or something.
Yeah, but see, he was distant, but he worked her. Because I think this wasn't supposed to be about him and her. It was about her being eye candy, him being eye candy, but I think it meshed well. Because this video, a man and his woman both can watch this video and be thinking the same thing just about the opposite sex.
Agreed.
Because again,
they did play up her. They teased her enough. But I don't
water hose.
She had on that black thing.
Yeah.
Well, we finna get in trouble. Okay, next.
But I know next. Again, and the BeastMode, you're well on your. I hope this is your direction for 2022. And then give us more of this, and then sprinkle the aggression. Now I just need some features. I haven't seen any features of Anthony BeastMode in anybody. Y'all ain't rocking with BeastMode? He look too good to be in the video with y'all. I'm just saying. Because Anthony BeastMode's a star. Anthony BeastMode will mess around and end up on a major label. Imaging alone.
Well, his publishing is with Sony ATV, I'm just saying.
I just noticed that.
So I don't know what that means.
I just noticed that.
You got a pub deal with them or got some clearances? I don't know, but it was very curious for me to see that down there. I was like, oh, hold on now. What's going on? We getting infiltrated?
I did notice.
And this video got a budget.
I did notice, and that video is really, really clean.
Yes, it is.
And it does have over 560,000 views in 30 days.
Yes, sir.
That don't mean nothing, though. We ain't got to put it out there like that. It ain't got 1,300 comments.
I'm not saying a thing.
I'm gonna have to go back and look at BeastMode IG and see if he's announced.
Is this the latest? This the latest video?
Yes.
Okay, so the one before this, I think we covered that. Drake did that one.
Maybe you and Drake got a relationship, right?
I'm gonna reach out to him as soon as this show is over.
And find out is BeastMode.
I'm gonna ask him right now. Why are we on the show? BeastMode got signed, bro.
All right, so look, let me do You know, no, before the recap, I'm tripping. It is time. Hold on, let me give a look around. Let me give a look around. Yeah. Last time, look, man, these interviews make me not have to take my shot. Shout out to Beast Mode, man. I've been saying it, I've been saying it. Anthony BeastMode is a star. And he got a check.
Mm.
All right.
It usually comes when you get signed. Just saying.
All right, ladies and boys and girls, it is time for the Project Shot, brought to you by the good people over at Asset Distribution. Okay? Asset Distribution is the best in class music. Hold on. I should never be reading this shit. I should know it.
What did you read it?
Okay. All right. This segment of the Country Rap Report, which is the Project Shout Out, is brought to you by Asset Distribution. All right. Asset Distro is a best-in-class music distribution platform for labels, artists, and rights holders. All right. Distribute your music worldwide while cutting out the middleman and retaining ownership of your content. Be sure to log your ass on to assetdistro.com and sign your ass up today. You tell them the Country Rap Report sent you. Okay? And they might take a shot with you. I'll take a shot with you. Matter of fact, you know what? Maybe I'll start at like Shot Saturday or something. Any artist, anybody want to take a shot with me on IG, just hit me up. We'll take a shot. If I ain't at work, don't be able to hit me up, Nah, y'all don't be trying to get me drunk. All right, so the Project Shout Out of the day is let me put some country in it. Let me put some country in it. All right, Project Shout Out. Project Shout Out goes out to those guys, West 10, and their brand new project called Put Some Country in It. All right. Sting was released the last day of January 31st, 2022. This joint is 10 songs, 40 minutes long. All right. Now, features by Rav Breed. Shouts out to them. They just shot their video too. The name of that joint is Ain't No Grave. They got Marty Ray Project on there. They got Simple Man on there with that Lay It Down. We reviewed that. And they also got Nitty Gritty GR. All right. Now, to me, Standout Records are Lay It Down, which is my favorite, and Put Some Country in It, which is also one of my favorite joints. All right. And everyone who go download the record will get a free robot class from Pop Out Fresh. I'm just joking about that. Download that joint. 40 minutes, man. West 10. It's to you guys, all right?
That brown or white, what we got today?
You hear that? Oh, that brown. Had to get back on that white and this milk last time. The
white kicked your ass, bro.
That hit the back of that hit too hard, but out West End, Put Some Country in the Project Shout Out brought to you by Asset Distro. How that Boogie Brown? When you call him on the phone, be like, Brown. That's how I call him. All right, man. Quick recap. Did you text
I'm texting him right now.
Okay. All right, we started the entire show off with Ricky615. The name of that joint was Forever OG, and you can reach him on the gram at Ricky_615. Man, y'all help get my man up to 1,000. The fuck? That man got a song dedicated to his granny. And 1,000 y'all ain't following him? What's wrong with y'all? Get him up to.
Are we reviewing anything else by him?
I don't have anything else by him to review yet.
Okay.
All right, next song we had was by Mr. Tylor King, and the name of that joint was IDKY. You can follow him at Official Tylor King, and that Tylor is spelled with an O, okay? Official Tylor King. All right? Help get my man up to 14,000 followers.
Damn. Okay, well. Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Don't do nobody like they don't. No.
I ain't gonna say nothing. No, I will say something.
No. Oh, go ahead. I don't know.
He got more music?
Huh?
He got some other stuff that we gonna review?
He got more music, not videos. He got projects. He's on an upcoming project. Shout out. He's got more projects than videos.
Okay.
So you remember?
You need to holler at Drake.
Do you remember something I said? I don't want to put him on blast. They have to piece it together. Some of the people that watch the show. But one time I said that some artists just really be going in the wrong direction.
Yes.
He's one of those artists that could benefit
if he came over here.
That's why I threw him in here, because I want him to understand. Hopefully he'll watch and hopefully he'll see the engagement that he could. Like, real talk. I don't know this guy like I know this guy, but I know this guy. Funny story. You remember when I found that 50 greatest rapper list from Griffin?
Yes.
When I found it, I had seen this guy somehow. Me and this guy are Facebook friends, and somehow this guy would always come on my timeline dropping music to the point where he would drop so much music. I thought this guy was from my town, and I put him on the list because a lot of people. We had a bunch of friends that were, coincided, and they put him on the list. I didn't put him on the list. They put him on the list. But anyway, out of the 50 people on the list, 50 were from Griffin and he wasn't. And he hit me up like, hey, man, I don't know who made the list, but they put me on the list. I appreciate being put on the list, but I'm not from Griffin. I'm like, oh, wow.
Okay.
But that made me continue to follow him even more. And he definitely, like I say, records himself. He got his own studio, everything. You know what I'm saying? He's a one-man band.
So he's operating in core hip-hop.
Yes. And he throws his own show. He rents out this venue and throws his own events. Something that the people in country rap aren't really doing. Mm-hmm. And to the point I reached out to him like, hey, bro, have you ever thought about incorporating maybe a country rap artist in some of these shows? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just think his music is good. And he's rapping about the subject matter that we hear in a lot of these core country rap songs.
Right.
I just think he would be more benefited if he say, hey, y'all, a few of y'all listen to me. So that's why I felt like, look, I want to introduce you to this fan base over here. I think you got this guy's from Conyers. Don't get too much country than Conyers.
You're right.
So, and he's got 33,000 followers. No, what I say? How many did I say?
14,000.
You got 14,000. 14.
That's a good fan base.
13.5. Let's get him up to 14.
It's a good fan base.
One of the things I like most about this show, especially when we talk to artists, and there are quite a few collabs that have come from that live chat. You know what I'm saying? There are some people that right. That are working together, have worked together based off being in those chats, or we're talking about them, and that lets us know we're doing our job. And hopefully this guy will say, hey man, I keep trying to ask these people to come to my shows and listen to my music, and they're not. But there are some people over here that would embrace it and listen to it because you're talking about the same thing, bro. And the fact that you produce, I hope, Spank saying maybe don't, but regardless, you record yourself.
Right.
Get to know some of these people. We can really build these chains of strength.
I can see him and Zach working together.
Yes. And I think Zach and him, he does, it's a place called Furnace 41. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of what the name of it was when you used to come down this area. But it's in Clayton County, bro. It holds about 500. He rents that thing out quarterly and does shows. County.
Ain't the one in the woods, is it?
Man, it used to be called something else back in the day. On the south side, I cannot remember what it used to be called back in the day, but
It's in the woods?
No, it's like off of, you go up 1941? Mm-hmm. If you're going up all right, so say you know where the you hit Clayton County, almost into Morrow. Do you know where that Kroger is on the left-hand side if you're going on 75? But it's middle way of Clayton County, bro. But if you wide off, it's a big old club. I try not to curse. And they're notorious for doing rock concerts. A lot of indie rock shows are there. I was one of the first people to ever do a hip hop show there. I've done a microaggression there twice, on the south side. But he does an event about once a quarter, man. Like, he invests in himself. He makes his own merch. He definitely is doing his thing. I just think he could benefit from the genre or some friends and, put some of them on his bill, get on their bill, do some features. You know what I'm saying? He has a label, Team Bam. I just think that he will benefit from the fan base and the genre. Now, I'm not trying to do no country rap money grab. Just make the music, but put it in front of the right people. Agree. Because some of these artists who we review don't consider themselves country rappers, but the fans rock with the music because of the content. Like, he ain't making songs about, I got this whip and that whip. You know what I'm saying? Right. And real talk, my man he's raising his own kids. I'm really championing this guy right now. I think he got 4 or 5 kids. Like, he got custody of. Like, my man is really in the trenches. It's just he's putting his music in front of the wrong people.
Same conversation I had with Zach for 5 years. Or longer.
I've told Zach the same thing.
Or longer. Yeah. So I said the same shit to Ashton.
Y'all putting your music in front of the wrong people. That's all I'm saying. Stop, turn around singing to the choir. Because the choir's looking at you like, we already know how to sing. Mm-hmm. Get the right audience, man. Okay? All right. Let's get them up to 14,000. All right. Then we had a little switcheroo there. We had Seth Anthony, and the name of that joint was Bourbon Scars. Y'all make sure y'all check out Seth Anthony on IG at Seth Anthony CM. Let's get him to 14,000 too. He's sitting at 13.8. Tylor King is on Seth A.
That's somebody he can add to his bill. They need to network.
Hey, man, all these guys need to be networked. And last but not least, we had Anthony BeastMode with Rodeo. And you can find him at Mr. BeastMode 38601 with that blue check. Let's get him up to 34,000 because he's at 33.9. Gotcha. And again, project shout out today was West 10, put some country in it. And it was brought to you by the good people over at Asset Distro. Y'all make sure y'all holler at Brown, assetdistro.com.
I haven't listened to that project yet. I should be shy.
Put some country into it?
I have not.
I need some country into it.
Into it. I haven't listened to any album since Savannah's. I need to get back in. I need to dive back in. COVID had me messed up.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't be very honest, and maybe this is wrong. Maybe this is the radio of me. I enjoy listening to songs more than projects. That's why I enjoy this show so much, because it's almost like we're getting the best.
I got you. It should be the best.
Yes.
Yeah, it should be.
So, but again, man, I think, for the most part, and you didn't give that song a score, but it wasn't because you thought it was bad, it was because of the copyright reasons.
Correct.
So it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, so I'm okay. I'm not going to get unfriended, I don't think. And you said you feel like he got talent.
He definitely got talent. Just we couldn't see your talent on the production side because it doesn't belong to you. Just saying.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. 2022, really, 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 I'm going to definitely make it my mission to push WCRR, because I feel like I slacked and I want more people riding around bumping WCRR. For real. And I definitely got to add some stuff to the playlist, because I should be updating the playlist on the Spotify as we do these songs.
We ain't gonna talk about updating because I ain't updated the blog list. I ain't updated the website in a minute. But speaking of WCRR, the Live 365 getting ready to do podcast?
I did not.
Yeah, I reached out to them about joining their beta testing for it. And I'm waiting for them to hit me back to see what they're going to say. But if they say no, There is the radio option out there that I want to also explore, where you can like start your radio station. Then it's I don't know if we want to keep Live 365 or do them exclusively. It'll be up to you. But you can create a station the same way we did over here with WCRR.
Hey man, I'm for the shits. Whatever. I seen something the other day about creating your own Roku channel. I'm like, man, shoot, is that something we need to be doing?
I tried that.
To create your own Roku channel?
Yes.
And
we don't need it.
Should we not be talking about this?
We can see it. I mean, we've been transparent about it. I tried that. It was a company called Stream, but you spell it different.
What was the ticket like? What was the ticket like?
It was like $279 a month, but it was. I wouldn't mind the money on paying that, but it wasn't one channel. It was like you creating your own network.
So we got to get other content.
Yes, and you had to upload directly to them, and then they would push it. But they had a lower version of it where they wouldn't push you a Roku channel, but you can use your videos from YouTube. So I went through the beta testing, and I really wasn't trying to send y'all exclusive content. And then we have to go through this old ass backdoor system you got. Like, it didn't work for me. I wasn't feeling it. So now I'm waiting on the app developer to figure out how we can get ads on the app. And then when that's done, we'll be able to drop the app, and then the app will push to Roku. So we'll have our own channel there. But this is all happening right now.
All right, this is something I want you guys to challenge me with. And I'm saying this live, but I gotta talk to Spank and Heather off air. I want to start doing shorts. Country Rap Report shorts, where it's not going to be content that we cover in the show. Like, I just done one, I'm going to upload it soon, just testing it out, talking about the Southern Angels. So any of you artists out there, or any of you people out there, see, we done talked about it, but see, when you see the short, then you're like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Any of you artists out there, any of you fans of the show, anybody, if y'all ever got news, tidbits going on in the genre, let me know. Somebody getting married, if it's a birthday, whatever. I just want to create some shorts, because, again, there's just more avenues. You're dropping a project, new video coming, you work with somebody you want the world to know. If you feel like it's newsworthy.
You're going to do this for free?
Huh?
Are you going to do this for free?
I got to build the content.
Give enough stuff for free, bro.
Well, maybe we need to set up a Country Rap Report Cash App, and maybe they can throw us.
Yeah, they can donate or something. Yeah, that might work.
Maybe you can donate some, just a little something to help us build as we go, and I'll create you a short, whatever the case may be. I don't know. Just trying to create. You know me. I'm just trying to always do something that's not sleep.
I got you.
I when I sleep, I'm scared I'm gonna die. So, all right, man. I thought it was a good show. You scared me there. And you know what? And it makes me feel good because I'm gonna create another list with. I don't know how I sent you that song. The Seth Anthony. I don't know because I just checked what I sent you, and that is what I sent you.
Right.
But that's not the song which means you don't even know about the song that I want you to have.
No, I don't.
And it is fire.
Okay.
Fire.
Well, maybe you can check out one of them that's got a repeat in it and substitute
I'll create another show.
Okay.
There's more stuff coming down the pipe. The country rap genre is so busy, bro. Like, it's almost, you were doing something that I didn't do, that I'm mad that I didn't do, that you were doing when we started. You was actually following everyone's, when we reviewed them, you would follow their YouTube channel.
Right.
That way you get notifications when they drop videos.
Right.
Well, dumb me, followed no one. So you know how hard it is to find them, that I'm following none of them? So now I got to go follow every country rapper's YouTube page. That way I get notifications when they drop.
Right.
Because I am building these next 7 shows. I was like, ooh. We had stuff that was fresh out the inbox.
Right.
But then when I started to tap out, I'm like, okay, let me find this. And man, shout out to the artists that are really, really working. I want to shout out these two artists just because they're really working. They ain't tell me shout them out. It's just because they got so much content. Shout out to Narcotic. Shout out to Jericho. Like between those two artists alone, they dropped 10 videos in 2021.
Damn.
Now, this is a question I have to ask, and maybe this is for a future MIB.
Okay.
Right? Is it MIB?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, MIP.
MIP.
Yeah.
Okay. Men in Black. It's funny. I tend to say things that I'm looking at in the room because I'm looking at my Will Smith Men in Black Funko. Just like the other show when I said Travis Scott. I was looking at Travis Scott post. Anyway, it's not the end of that. So you take an artist like Narcotic, right? And I'm just using him because he dropped at least 6 videos.
Right.
And you take an artist like Upchurch.
Okay.
Do you think an artist to the level of Upchurch only have to drop 1, maybe 2 videos a year? And do you think a lesser known artist like Narcotic has to drop more content? Do you think one is better than the other? Like, what is your opinion on that? Or do you want to save that for a music industry playbook? Because I found myself asking that question, like, how can a guy like Church drop 1 video and sustain 1 music video? Now, he drops content damn near daily about stuff going on in the world, his life. But in 2021, he dropped 1 rap video, if I'm not mistaken. Look at these dudes.
Look at these dudes.
And in 2022, he's dropped 1 video, which we'll be reviewing on the next episode, People's Champ. Now, I don't know if he's going to drop it. He says he's going to drop another country rap album in the summer, so I'm sure we'll get a video off of that. But do you think Church has to drop more videos, or has he stapled himself in the genre well enough that he doesn't have to? And do you think some artists like a Jericho, like a Narcotic, do you think it's good that they drop a bunch, or if it's overkill? Or do you even want to answer that question on the MIP?
Church is not an artist. I don't consider him. Church is a social media influencer first, which is why he keeps getting banned, first of all. But Church's revenue generating comes from him being in the public eye. It has nothing to do with the music. The music is just a byproduct. And that byproduct just happened to be at a certain level that it surpasses everybody else, but he doesn't have to put out any music. He can continue to put out random rambles daily and I'm sure he makes more money doing that than he does the music, because the music has a direct correlation from sales versus the streaming of him just rambling daily about his goings on and riding around, or who's trying to break onto his property, all of that stuff. Like, that stuff generates enough money for him to where he doesn't need the music. He can cut out one or the other, but I don't think it wouldn't matter whether he took out the influence stuff and just did the music, or took out the music and just did the influence. The money, there's 2 different pots. The money over here for music is probably throwaway money for him. That's probably the money he gets to go and buy, cars or family properties and that type of stuff. Like, it's nothing for him. The money over here, the real money, is how he's generating millions of views off of the ramblings. And on average, 1 million views is about let's just say it's $3,000. That's on the low end. So if he's generating 5 million views per video, he made $15,000 that day. And then the next day he's making another 10 to 15 off of whatever rambling. And the next day he makes another 10 to 15. In a month he's got $100,000. Just off of rambling shit that he's found over the internet, or voicing his opinion off of something he's seen on the internet, or complaining about, the artists that are out there that he thinks are money grabbing. This is how he's the most influential person or piece over here in this genre. Not just for the genre, though. This is Church has an immense amount of power. And this is the shit that I wanted to talk to him about whenever we had an interview with him. Church's influence is bigger than anybody else over here. It's probably combined bigger than everybody else in the entire genre. Like there's church and then there's everybody else. What church says and does, and then we're not just talking about hip hop influence. We are talking about influence, period. He has the influence of, what's the chick, Demi Lovato's little sister? The number one TikToker. He has her influence. Now, he's not getting paid as much as she is because she's doing other things to generate revenue. But he has that amount of influence. Two correlations now. Country dude talking about random ramblings, and this influencer over here that gets almost $600,000 to $800,000 for a TikTok for you to pay her to talk about, your stuff as a sponsor. I know those numbers. I can't tell you why, but I do. This is the level of influence of him. So I don't. Does Marcotic or Jericho need to create more music? Yes, because you don't have the influence of church. They're not even. Like church can do one song a year and be cool, but because he doesn't need it. They need it. They have to create multiple pieces of content just so they can generate enough buzz to equal his one song. So yeah, they need to stay active and stay busy just to be out there. There's no way around that.
Okay. All right, man. That's all I have for this episode.
I don't have anything else, but we need to put out an AMA that Ask Me Anything for Country Rap Report so we can do that episode. I think that episode would be cool.
Talking about live?
Yeah, we can do it live. I don't care.
I don't think it works if we don't do it live. Maybe we should create. See, because now you're talking about rambling, and most of these well, see, you know what? I don't know.
How do we get the questions beforehand? Like if they submit the questions and then we answer them live, then we can answer them together live, or answer them together in an episode, and then all of those questions.
Okay, then I guess at some point we got to figure out how to.
Country Rap Report mailbag. It's straight from the mailbag. We'll answer your questions.
Or maybe that's something at the end of episode.
Maybe it could be a new segment.
Straight from the mailbag.
But then we already going an hour. I don't want to take those topics. Those topics need to be a separate episode.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe a monthly episode.
Or depends on how many questions we get. Could be weekly. That's more content for us.
Hey, you saying people can just ramble? I watch people ramble and get the views. I'm like, what the? To the point where I want to ramble.
Bro, I watch a dude talk about cryptocurrency twice a day. I watch all of his videos, and he said the same shit in the first video that he said in the second video. But I still watch it. And
he make multiple videos a day.
Multiple videos a day. He just does a morning check-in and an afternoon check-in. I watch it. He's got a 12-hour live.
What?
But it's just a tracker of tracking of cryptocurrency.
It's not him talking.
No, it's not him talking. No. But I watch him, and I know about 10 to 20 other thousand people watch him because the video counts be about the same every time I watch him.
I want to throw this out there for all the country rap artists, and maybe we'll put this in the MIP. Y'all really, and I know a lot of country rap artists, I ain't with that social media. And most of y'all work like both of us work, but you got to find time. Bro, I have found, you know how much I was talking about Bigo?
Yeah.
And I found 10 other sites like Bigo that pay.
Damn.
And I one day started just join them all, and then I was like, why am I going to join them? I can't record live on them all. But I'm like, but the funny thing, when I go to these pages, I'm typing in, like, I might type in the top 5 country rap artist name just to see if they're there. Nowhere. I went to, I created a page on Fanbase.
Okay.
And I hashtag country rap.
You're the only person?
No, there was people in Cash who used the hashtag, and they're not country rap. There's a social media platform that country rap could take over. I mean, I'm not saying that we should do. I'm just telling artists, hey man, you got to find somebody, because you never know what's going to pop for you. Like, if think about it, there's one called Pukachu, something like that.
What the fuck is that? That sound X-rated.
No. Matter of fact, I got it here on my hold on, I got it on my phone. I know y'all, we just rambling. Hopefully y'all find something in the ramble. It's spelled Popocha. So it's Pococha. Pococha.
Don't Instagram push to there?
Huh?
Doesn't Instagram push there?
I don't know. All I know is there's a live network like Bigo called Pococha. And these people pay you to stream. Most of these places you gotta stream a minimum of 30 hours a month. But that's an hour a day. But if you go, I'm just saying, you can create streams. You can 5 minute, 5 minute, 5 minute. They don't care about the streaming content. You know what I'm saying? They just have guidelines like they don't want you smoking weed on camera. They don't want you, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying these are sources of revenue to help fund your rap career. Now imagine, I'm just saying.
There's some people over here that need that right now.
Right.
Like, especially those that are on Facebook a lot.
All right, let me say this.
Facebook is not cutting you a check, fam.
Let me say this. And I'm finna say this to her. Just to try it.
Right.
And this is not a diss. This is, I want to see somebody try it.
Right.
Jesse B, you are going live on Instagram, right? I'm not telling anyone to abandon any form of social media. That's not what I'm saying, because you need to be there. But Jesse B, imagine if you told that core fan base, I'm going live on Instagram and Bigo. But I really would appreciate you guys if you follow me on Bigo and watch my live on Bigo. I'm just saying, they're going to pay you whatever the dollar amount for streaming 30 hours a month. And just like now, I don't know if y'all noticed, Instagram started the badges.
Yeah.
All that stuff is coming from these sites like Bigo and Pukaco, or because now people can give you beans and badges and different things, like, and all this stuff is equivalent to $1 or 50, like a 99-cent badge on Instagram pays I think 75 cents. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's something I learned from streaming. Like I'm like, the fuck is this badges? And then I check like, oh shit, I got $8. But I'm just saying, it's stuff out there that we gotta start turning these rocks over, and it's revenue. And sometimes we just go on Facebook Live, like, and no disrespect to Facebook Live, but why?
Yeah.
Why? They not nothing. They got the partnership program with the Reels. I ain't met nobody who's making no money off of it, but I'm just saying. Like even TikTok, you can go live, and I think they give you hearts or beans or something, but it's equivalent to money. Speaking of which, and I don't know how social media works. You just gotta try. I made a post Saturday night about midnight. Today, when I checked, you know how many views that post has?
No.
22,000. On
TikTok?
Yes.
What you do?
I done a slideshow. A slideshow. I'm talking about, I just done the TikTok. I downloaded 5 pictures of this guy who died. Put his music behind it and jump.
Okay.
Now, I ain't gonna make no money off of it. I'm just saying, I don't know how none of this stuff works. But it just intrigued me, like, how in the world did I make a slideshow of Snooty Wild and 22,000 people watched? I ain't spent no money, no.
What's up with Snooty Wild?
He's dead.
What the hell? For real?
Yes, dead. He got shot in the neck.
I had that dude at the show once.
All I know is yo.
Y'all know, right?
Yeah, he got shot in the neck. He got shot in the neck Friday. He was on life support for majority of Saturday, and they pronounced him dead. So I was like, anytime anyone passes, I make slideshow videos and put them on TikTok. You know, whether it's country rap or core hip hop, I got stuff on. Like I done a slideshow video for Juice Daily on TikTok. Like Ridin Durty is just my news source. You know what I'm saying? So, but I threw it on there, and yeah, it's 22. I'm saying artists. Everything works. I'm not even a TikTok guy. You're never gonna see my fat ass on TikTok dancing. All I'm saying is all this stuff works, and it's all basically branding. Like to the point now, I've started doing restaurant reviews. Just me and my wife being funny. And my wife and I'm like, ain't no way I'm doing anything and not say Country Rap Report. You know, Country Rap Report at San Diego's restaurant, you know, because it's all branding. We have to be everywhere we can because we don't know where our fans are coming from.
Agreed.
That's maybe I should say that for MIP.
Well, it's done now. So it's in this one.
But yeah, man. So to the point where I'm like, man, why there's not one country rap artist on fan base? There are people on fan base every time I jump on. First, I don't have 4 followers on fan base. But when I jump on there, the timeline is like, if you don't, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's a waste of time. Maybe I'm too old and don't understand. But, you know, I don't know. It's so much out here, and there's so many ways to make money. Because I'm watching people on Bigo making like 5 and 6 figures. Jason Lee is one of the ambassadors of Bigo. He got a billboard in New York. Bigo got Jason Lee a billboard. And if you don't know, Jason Lee is from Hollywood Unlocked, one of the biggest gossip channels, but he's sponsored by Bigo. So I don't know. I'm just saying, at some point in time, me and you maybe got to go into the think tank and find which streaming source is going to give us that bag, and we bring country rap with us.
Okay, I'm all right with that.
I mean, I don't know how or when. I'm just saying, like, if Jason Lee is there, why Vic and Spank can't be on Bookaboo?
I ain't going on nobody's Bookaboo, but my wife's.
Hey, look, just for the record, I got a little jealous this morning when Heather threw you the little hearts, and I'm like, man, fuck all that. Throwing this man the hearts in the damn lie. This is not. I started to get a room. Go upstairs. But man, everybody keep grinding. Don't lose the faith. Don't lose the faith. Because unfortunately, and I know Spank would attest to this, when this stuff is in you, it's in you.
Yeah.
And you cannot get it out of you. You can try. But you just can't shake it. Now, it ain't in everybody. But for those who is in, figure out a way to keep it going, to fund what you're doing. Because the money's out there somewhere.
And these people over here need to be everywhere.
Yes. Shout out to Jesse B. Man. When Jesse B talked about those $6 decals, I'm like, man, I ain't mad at you for selling whatever you can make. Shit. No matter what it is, whatever you can afford. If you can't afford nothing but pencils, pens, why not? You never know. If you don't try, you don't know. You don't know everything, man. People just want to be a part of the journey.
That's true.
You know, shit, I got this. You know, I bought a Snoop. I don't even smoke. Well, I do smoke, but I don't smoke cigarettes. And I just bought a Snoop Dogg Bic lighter just because it has Snoop Dogg on. Have you seen those?
A real big lighter?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that was infringing on his.
It's a damn display in the store, like an end cap.
Okay.
And he's on the end. Yeah, no, Snoop, man. Let me tell you, Snoop Dogg. I can't wait to see country rap get to that level where there's a country rapper on everything.
I mean, we're trying, man. Only. This is we need to stop because most of this stuff we need to put in the MIP episode. But average shows will probably be the leading force behind that because of their reputation in the industry. But that's not on us, that's on them.
Hey man, Colt Porter out here dropping freestyles on TikTok.
What they sound like?
What?
What they sound like?
I just heard one. He done it on Kevin Gates beat too. I thought that was dope.
Okay.
And he was first of all, it sounded like Colt Ford.
Okay.
That old school flow, but he was kicking it. He was talking about your girl your girl ain't answering because she calling him like he was bragging. Coke Boy really was kicking his feet up on y'all.
Double OG. That's
yeah, Coke Boy was talking about being on the golf course golfing with Tiger, then jumping in the booth. He really was flexing on the Kevin Gates beat. So, hey man, country rap, emulate everything that's working over here. Yeah. Because the people who are your fans can't say they don't listen to regular rap, because they do. They do. So I need to see a country rapper go to AGT, everything, man. If you take your country rap, whatever, don't be scared. Go start doing open mics. Don't be scared to be the only country rapper in there. Not if you bring your people, because chances are if you had an open mic, you probably have more people in there than the average rapper anyway. Am I lying?
No.
If Jesse B...
That's some shade right there.
Okay, I want to ask you a question, then we're going to go. If Jesse B today came and done the White House, and G-Block didn't come.
Right.
Well, G-Block going to bring everybody. But just say, if Jesse B came and done the White House, do you think Jesse B will have more people than the people we've seen at the White House?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And the people there are going to be like, who are these folks? And then they're gonna tighten up, because now they think it's the crowd. Hey man, keep pushing your art. Keep pushing your art craft. It's a God-given talent. It's a God-given talent. Keep going. And country rap, you can keep going till you die. You can be 60. Ask Cole Ford. You don't think Cole's 60?
Is he?
I don't know.
I don't know how old he is. He looks good to be 60. I thought you was gonna say Pawpaw Fresh. That's what I was talking about.
Pawpaw Fresh ain't 60.
I know, I'm just fucking with it.
But it don't matter. Even, hey man, keep going. Because when Cole kicked that freestyle, I didn't look at Cole like, you need to sit your old ass down. I was like, all right, dog, okay, all right.
That's what's up.
You rap better than some of these guys. He rap better than Lil Titty and Big Titty.
I ain't heard that name in a way.
All right, man. We're going to get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are the Country Rap Report, CountryRapReport.com. Make sure you check it out. Your boy Vic XL.
What you do, Spank?
We are the Country Rap Report. See y'all next time. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10. Come chat with your folks. Peace.
Peace.